Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying the new low-calorie ice creams from Lidl and Aldi. As you guys might know, I tried Halo Top for the first time a few months ago, and I overall really liked the flavors, but unfortunately, because it's an imported product from the US, it's really expensive to get here. Unless it's on sale, it's £5 per tub, so I don't really buy it too often. So I was really excited to find out that there were low-calorie ice creams starting to sell in Aldi and Lidl, because obviously they're gonna be a lot cheaper than Halo Top, so I'm really excited about trying them. I got these a couple of days ago, and basically Lidl's brand is called Grams the Family Dairy, and they have two flavors. So this one is white chocolate and raspberry, and I've always loved white chocolate ice cream, so I'm particularly excited about this one. And this one is salted caramel, which is also a flavor that I really enjoy. So the white chocolate and raspberry is 350 calories, and the salted caramel one is 320. And the ice cream from Aldi is by the brand Gianni's. So the chocolate chip cookie dough is 352 calories per tub, and the salted caramel one is 302. I think I'm gonna start with the one I'm most excited about, which is the white chocolate and raspberry. I can't really see any white chocolate right away, but I can definitely see a lot of raspberry sauce. It looks pretty good, but unfortunately it's not quite as filled as I thought it was. I thought it would be like completely to the rim, and it's got a little bit of space. My hands are going to be so frozen by the end of this. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. It's just that the raspberry sauce itself isn't that sweet. It's pretty tart, I guess, and doesn't really taste sweet at all. And the ice cream itself, it just has a very bland, plain flavor, not even vanilla. It just tastes like completely unflavored, sweet ice cream. I don't really taste the white chocolate, unfortunately. I'm gonna eat a bit more to see if I get maybe chunks of white chocolate or something. It just tastes like plain creamy ice cream with pretty tart raspberry sauce. So if you're really into raspberries, you might like it. I am not, so if I don't find any white chocolate, I'm gonna be a bit disappointed. Yeah, I can't really taste any white chocolate. I don't know if this is meant to have chunks or not, but I guess it's not, because in the description on the side it says dairy white chocolate ice cream with raspberry ripple, so I guess the ice cream itself is supposed to taste like white chocolate, which to me it doesn't. I just think they went too low on the amount of white chocolate, so I can't really taste it. Like I said, if you like raspberry ice cream, you'll like this. That's about it. The ice cream itself is really plain. A 5.5 out of 10, I think. If either the ice cream was a little bit sweeter, or even if it didn't taste like white chocolate, if it tasted more like vanilla or something, just about anything else, I would give it a bigger score, but the way that it is, it's just too plain, and I'm not crazy about how tart the raspberry sauce is. So next I'm gonna try, also from Lidl, the salted caramel ice cream. Again, it's not completely full, it's got a little bit of sort of empty space at the very top, but it definitely looks like it's pretty heavy on the caramel, which I'm really excited about. I'm really glad that the ice cream isn't completely white and plain like the other one. Much better. Okay, this one's really good. I know a lot of people really love the salted caramel Halo Top, but I never liked it that much. The caramel tastes really weird and artificial to me, and I just don't really like it, even though I love caramel and I love salted caramel. And honestly, this is way better, way better. It doesn't taste artificial at all, and I really like the fact that the ice cream is caramel flavored, and you also have a bit of the salted caramel sauce. Both things are so good. This, to me, is a good 9 out of 10. It's really, really good. It's so good. The next flavor I'm gonna try is the chocolate chip cookie dough from Aldi. This ice cream seems to be a bit fuller than Lidl's version. It still has a little bit of space around, but in the middle, it's completely filled. All the tubs have been sitting outside of the freezer for basically the same amount of time, and this is so much softer already. It seems to melt a lot faster than the ice cream from Lidl for some reason. As you can see, the ice cream itself is really white, and it does taste very similar to the white chocolate and raspberry ice cream base. It's just really plain and doesn't really have much of a flavor of anything apart from sort of milky. But because it does have a lot of tiny bits of chocolate and cookie dough all over, it tastes a lot more interesting than the white chocolate raspberry ice cream, and the cookie dough bits in this are incredibly sweet. So it feels a bit sweeter overall, but I think that the chocolate chips are dark chocolate, which I'm not really a fan of, so it feels very sweet but at the same time very bitter to me. I just rather have this either with milk chocolate chips, which is what I thought this had, or with just the cookie dough. So I would rate this a 6 out of 10 because I do think it's a little bit better than the white chocolate raspberry ice cream, but it still kind of has a really plain base, and the chocolate chips are really bitter in my opinion. So again, if you like dark chocolate chips, you might really, really like this. It's not bad, it's just not really my cup of tea. Now I've only got one flavor left, which is the salted caramel from Aldi. This is the best filled tub so far. It's pretty much filled to the rim. It has the tiniest amount of space all around. The ice cream looks very yellow, not nearly as dark as the salted caramel flavor from Lidl, but you can see a little bit of the caramel sauce right down the middle. And just like the cookie dough one, this is pretty melted. It really looks like the ice cream from Aldi melts faster than the ones from Lidl for some reason. This is fairly similar to the Halo Top salted caramel ice cream. It's kind of artificial tasting, and the fake caramel flavoring reminds me a lot of coffee for some reason. I just think it's got a weird bitterness. Not my favorite. It's way worse than the one from Lidl for sure. I'm never gonna get this again. I'm just gonna stick to the salted caramel ice cream from Lidl because it's so much better than this. And as I thought, because the ice cream itself is so yellow, doesn't really look like caramel ice cream to me. It just reminds me more of vanilla. I do think it tastes kind of like vanilla ice cream, maybe with the tiniest hint of fake caramel flavoring, but most of the caramel flavor is definitely in the sauce, which, like I said, is a bit artificial tasting and kind of bitter. So I would actually like this better if it didn't have any of the caramel sauce. The sauce is the worst part of this in my opinion. I don't really like it. I'm gonna have to give this a 5 out of 10 just because I might finish it and it's just verging on the line of not good, but it's good enough that I can see myself eating it. Not buying it again, but at least finishing this. Out of the other three, the best one to me is definitely the salted caramel flavor from Lidl, but the other two I would recommend if you either really like raspberries or really like dark chocolate. I think that depending on your preferences, you might really enjoy those two, but this one I just wouldn't recommend to anyone because I just think it tastes way too artificial and weird and kind of bitter, and not in a good way. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.